Hey, good evening. It's really great to have you here. My name is Daniel, and I was a professional opera singer. I performed nationally and internationally, and today we're going to be reacting to Stanin's brand spankin' new cover, Push, from Enrique Iglesias. So sit back, relax, and let's listen to what I'm sure is going to be an incredible ride of Stanin.
When you're near me, girl, I try to hide it, but I can't escape it. Baby, please forgive me. When I think of you, my thoughts are so excited. Girl, baby, I don't give a damn. 'Cause you're meant nowhere inside.
Oh my god, dude!
And your eyes don't tell a lie. No, you wanna come with me tonight. And I said you're right.
Oh,
First you gotta
oh, that N-word.
back up on me. Push, push. Make me bend if you want it. Girl, back up on, don't stop till the morning. Just keep pushing back on me. Girl, do you want me? Do you need me? Please me, tease me, baby heart. I'm a kind of guy, don't really get excited, baby. And when you have your private body, I hope that I'm in order. Yeah. Baby, I don't give a damn. Know that you're inside. Eyes don't tell a lie. Come with me tonight. First you gotta push back up on. Girl, made me believe you wanted. Push girl, don't stop until the morning. Push back up on. Girl, made me believe you don't stop till the morning.
Oh, that's so
Just keep
clean.
pushing back on me. Push back on me.
Wow. Wow. What an amazing cover. Just right off the bat, some of his basses, I've never heard those textures in beatboxing. I can't even replicate those types of sounds that he did. And some of those combos were so crisp. Like I'm talking McDonald's Sprite crisp. Like that was that was so. I have no words. I just have to analyze it. Sit back and analyze it. Let's do it. Just that beginning. Something like that. It's so clean. And that cadence just flows so well. And this audio engineering, this reverb, adds so much atmosphere right out of the gate. Love that. Nice. Yeah, that, like, you normally do hear, like, slowed down forms of a bass, kind of like, often, one that I'll often hear is a slowed down click roll, something like, and it just kind of slows and tapers at the end. But he does that with the lip roll, and I don't even know if I could do that. No, mine just gets softer, but his is like, it actually just creeps into a halt, and I love that. I'm gonna listen to that again. Oh, so good. And what is that? Like, it feels so grainy, but it's just an inhale. I'm pretty sure it's the same inhale that he does after his inward K snare, that but he keeps his tongue so flat, probably to make sure that it's being distributed all the way. Maybe that grainy texture is coming from the spit. I don't know, man, but that's such a good choice. Love that.
When you're near me, girl, I try to hide it, but I can't escape it, baby.
Yeah. His audio on this it's just amazing. Like, it creates this huge, robust, echo-like sound, and it's beautifully atmospheric.
Please forgive me when I think of you. My thoughts are so extreme, girl, baby. I don't give a damn, 'cause you're meant nowhere inside.
Yeah, love that too. Like, he starts off with a throat bass, which isn't as powerful as an inward bass in his regard, and that is amazing because you set up a wonderful build throughout the song, and on top of it, you also get new techniques in his lip rolls. It's kind of like a mix between Hiss's trumpet from side to side, only it is just on one side, but it creates that effect of again, I can't do it as well as Terrace can, but this is top quality stuff in terms of its arrangement. Really incredible stuff, man.
And your eyes don't tell a lie. No, you wanna come with me tonight, and I said you're right. First you gotta push,
Right there.
push back up on me. Push, push, make me bend if you.
And I just love that kick drum. And it's not even your stereotypical just B kick drum. Nah, he did that inward kick drum. Oh, it's so powerful, so strong. Love this. Really sets the tone.
Want it, girl.
Oh, I love that. Like, he just starts with that, just this really smooth creep bass, and then he just kind of adds these just on top of that. Oh, it's...
I keep on, don't stop. In the morning, just keep pushing back on me.
And it's just so simple. Just an inward breath in. It's so simple, but it's so beautiful because it's just another layer of texture. And the more layers you're getting, the more you're stacking on top of it, the more you're just experiencing all of these sensations in your body. And this is what I truly love about music. The fact that you can just hear something that's not specifically language, even though it can be, and it can just touch you in a way that you don't really expect. Someone breathing in and exhaling doesn't necessarily sound like something that can give you chills, but under the right context, in the right circumstance, as you're just really embracing an experience, something as simple as that inhale, exhale can just do wonders in terms of your overall enjoyment of something. It's really something remarkable and really mystifying about music, especially beatbox.
Girl, do you want me? Do you need me? Please me.
Yeah, and just his little vibrato on his high electric guitars.
Tease me. Baby heart.
Yeah, and that arpeggio down. Really solid.
I'm the kind of guy don't really get excited. Baby. And when you're hurt, your private body, I hope that I'm in order. Yeah. Baby, I don't give a damn. Know that you're in.
Oh, just the... He just creates this huge open space in his mouth, really allows that kind of breath to flow with the whole piece. What even is that? It looks like that tongue trill. Oh man, but it's so muted. No, I'll figure it out someday. But man, what an effect! What an effect! Like it's just so, it's so dirty.
I don't tell a lie.
Oh man. I can tell a lie. What?
I don't tell a lie.
Just
come with me tonight.
And it's just immediate cutoff, that immediate snatch back. Really good in terms of building that upcoming drop.
First you gotta push back up on girl. Made me believe you wanted. Girl, don't stop until the morning. Back up on girl. Made me believe you don't stop till the morning. Just keep pushing back on me.
Such a clean trumpet too. Nice groove at the end here. Just that really smooth, consistent groove. His basses were just incredible. Basses that we've heard before, basses that are brand new, and he's so unique in his style. Something that is really not... Something that's pretty difficult to do is developing your own style, especially as a beatboxer, because just in my own experience, I'm a self-taught beatboxer. I got advice from various beatboxers that I've met in my life, but almost everything that I've learned and practiced has all just been self-taught. And typically in terms of beatboxing, your sounds are borrowed from everyone else that you're learning when you start. You know, you learn your kick drums, your hi-hats, your cymbals, you learn your basic kit, and then you start learning different types of synth sounds. And that could be anywhere from click rolls to lip rolls to fart bass. Click rolls being fart bass being lip rolls being or, and so on. It's really consistent, and you just want to keep listening to the whole piece. There's no moments where you're just like, ugh, let's pick up the tempo. There's something always brand new around the corner, and I think that's the mark of a really great piece, just in terms of being able to constantly pull your audience, your listeners, closer and closer to you throughout the entire piece, but always maintain a certain distance so that they're constantly wanting more. There's this idea in Robert Greene's The Art of Seduction, and essentially mystery is such a powerful tool in seduction itself, which is, you know, don't expose everything immediately. Create an air of mystery, of intrigue around them. The story of Carmen, which not many of you might know the story of, but I'm sure you've heard the music at some point in your life, whether it's bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum ba-dum ba-dum, or Rum ba da 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 dun 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 da, and much more. There's plenty of music from Carmen that's utilized today that people just don't know is from Carmen. But the story of Carmen is about a very captivating, mysterious gypsy woman who seduces a very righteous military man, not just away from his initial love, but the moment that he truly falls for her, she becomes bored with him. The reason she liked him to begin with is because he seemed unattainable. He was too righteous, he was too pure, and he's too in love with the girl he wants to be with, but he just gets completely seduced by Carmen. And the moment Carmen recognizes that this man has completely fallen for her, Carmen moves on to the next person who seems pretty unattainable, which is this really grand bullfighter named Escamillo. And the story itself is pretty tragic, but it heavily emphasizes this law of seduction, which is used in music, specifically tying it into this piece of music where you're just not revealing everything. There is this air of mystery, and the deeper you go into it, the more you uncover. You hear things that you've never heard before, which just keeps pulling you in, and it keeps giving you new sensations. You can correlate it directly to trying some new food for the first time, or trying a new experience out in the world for the first time. You might have heard about it, but you've never truly experienced it, so you don't have that sensation in your body. It's something so new and so unique that it just gives you something so revitalizing in your own energy, in your own aura, that becomes palpable. So really great stuff, Terrace. I heavily look forward to your next tracks, and you can be absolutely sure that I'll be listening to this one alongside many others for quite a while. So, with that said, I hope you all have a great rest of your evening. Thank you so much for being here with me and enjoying this and enjoying Terrace with me. This was just a remarkable experience, and I can't wait to see you all in the next video. Please, and if you haven't done so, I would really, really appreciate you guys liking, commenting, and subscribing. Only like if you really actually liked it. If you don't like it, go ahead and leave a dislike, let me know why, please, so I can hear your reviews and do what I can to try to make my content a little bit more broad. Not to say that I'm going to change the content of this channel or the way that I approach my content. I'm very genuine, and I'm going to keep that genuine air, but just let me know if there's something that you didn't like, and I'll consider it and create small changes in the format of the video so I can try to make it more appealing to as many people as possible. So with that said, I deeply appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for being here. It means more than you guys know. So have a wonderful rest of your evening, everyone.